You able to hear me good?
All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome to another race for Monday Night Lights here at Las Vegas. Now, if you guys are coming in hot from last night, oh, I'll tell you what, we had a barn burner of a race. There, we have a lot of championship implications. Um, with that, we have Zander and Hunty 2 points behind. Meanwhile, over here on the Monday side, Nathan with George Maroff Incorporated, GMI, currently in the title lead with Cyber P2 in the standings, 38 points back. And actually, with me as the in-race reporter, you will see. Well, he was racing for points last night, but he wants a little bit of redemption tonight with Geo. That is going to be, well, I guess the leader of GMI, Geo. How you doing today? I know you're encountering some headset issues, so just for everyone watching right now, if you don't hear him talking or anything like that, that is why. But how you doing today?
Well, I'm doing great. I had a lot of fun last night, hoping to do a little better tonight, but doing real great.
Well, I'll tell you what. You're fresh to the MRL scene. This is, I guess, will be your fourth career race if I counted correctly, right? So it was
Fourth or fifth?
yeah, Charlotte, Watkins Glen, and then last night, and then this is your Monday debut. So we have that in our back pockets here. No, this is your fifth. My bad, I lied. You did
I think it was
Monday, yeah.
Bristol. I think it was Bristol, two last week at Watkins Glen, and then two this week. So,
Well, that makes a lot more sense. Like I said, yeah.
yeah.
I am excited to have you up here tonight. We are having Las Vegas. Now, you were on track last night. Xfinity cars are definitely a lot harder to handle than our racing cup cars that we are going to be racing throughout the entirety of next game and in MRL. So, with that being said, Xfinity tire wear is a huge issue, and we actually saw a couple of issues with that last night with a couple tire pops, and actually because of that, people losing a lap. I mean, Xander was also a culprit of it. So coming from what you learned from Sunday, what can you adapt or change to help you in your finish position tonight?
I know last night, especially early on, I was way too aggressive. I was killing my tires and I was getting the tire light on way earlier than I should have. So I'm gonna take it easy early on in runs tonight and try to save tire for the end of the runs.
Well, as you can see with that is a huge thing to kind of look on out for, especially with Las Vegas. Like I said, Las Vegas in this D-shaped oval. I mean, we can see some fast lap times turned. However, it's not quite Atlanta where you have to save tire, but it is going to be the overall theme of the race here of who can save the most tire when it comes to the end of the race. Now, like I said, you recently picked up Nathan to GMI. I know you are the owner of it, but of course, making the prospect of Nathan into incorporating into your camp. What are your expectations tonight? Obviously, I would hope that you would help out your teammate. going into the final race next week. But I mean, overall, as a whole, the organization, what are your plans moving forward?
Um, I just want to start off by saying that when we first, after a certain someone left GMI and the MRL, we obviously wanted to find somebody else to take that spot. So we, me and Zander, who does a lot of stuff on the MRL side to help me out, we got to talking, and it was obvious we wanted Nathan here. He's the season zero Monday champion. He's leading the points right now. People can be like, "Oh, you're just super teaming it, signing the leaders," and well, sure, that's true. Nathan's just after after racing with him last week and talking with him, he's just a great guy. He fits what we want at GMI, which is a team player. And so, kind of going into your question now, obviously I want to win tonight and I want to win every race I race with you guys. But if I can help Nathan lock up that championship, that's my goal. As a team owner, as a teammate, I want to help my guys win more so than myself.
Well, I mean, there you have it there. So to kind of put a little bit of question into what 38 points exactly means for anyone that is not aware of what kind of point system we run, which is the Winston Cup points. If you are looking at the 38 point deficit from Nathan, who is leading the points in Cyber and P2, that is essentially 8 positions. Just the kind of quote right there. Now, it's not impossible to close that gap. Obviously, one person lag out or wheel issues or anything that's not impossible to make on up, as we saw with Hunty last night. So time is of the essence, and every race matters, and every point matters. So, with that, we're just go straight into it right now. I apologize for cutting it a little bit long. I always like to get into the thing about the pre-race notes and all that, and about why this matters. So with that, I am talking to both the Discord as well as the stream right now. Like I said, I just apologize for everyone coming in a little bit late like that, but we are here now. So, like I said, we are at Las Vegas tonight. Much like last night, it is going to be the Xfinity Series for Monday Night Lights. 100 laps is what it's on docket tonight. And with that, 2 times wear. Now, I will say a word of warning. Um, Tires was a major issue last night. So kind of think about that as we move forward. It's not quite the Atlanta level of tire save, but it was definitely an issue. Um, Other than that, same race procedures here. I am just inviting people just to get into and pause the lobby. General race procedures, usual stuff here. Formation lap in order to get everyone in qualifying order. Qualifying order is presented in Light's qualifying sheet, as you have already probably have seen. After that, we are starting to get invites out right now. So 60 miles per hour, go at the line, not the restart zone, as you usually know. Um, Manual cautions will not be on. It is auto yellow, so I apologize if you get caught up in it. That's it. Other than that, we are 100 laps, no stages, and with that, after the race is done, send me the results. And also, um, just know to signal every time you go on pit road, as well as when you come back up on track, it is the backstretch. That is the blend line. So yeah, that should not be an issue, but I'm just letting you guys know just to make sure. Um, with that, I have first round of invites out. Who did not get one? Oh, I got everyone. Let's see here. Are you appearing online, boss? That would be why. I got you. So with that, I think everyone should be starting to get in here now. Um, I think we're expected about maybe 14, 15 drivers, the same as what we were last night. However, I am. There we are. Yeah, so should be interesting to see who can come out on top because obviously the more people that are racing, um, that means it's easier for Cyber to potentially close on in on Nathan as opposed to the other way around, where if we have less people racing, it makes it easier for Nathan the um, to grab the title just just by virtue of people racing. Um, all right. Well, I guess if we're not, if everyone has their invites, then like I said, if you have any questions for me personally, I'll be talking to the stream. We're about, I think, 15 people is what's expected to race. So at 9:11 is when we are going to unpause the timer and get going. If you need me, holler at me. All right, so Gio, we are looking at 16 drivers now as Nathan just loads in. Now, obviously, there is a benefit to getting the first pit stall. Unlike in the new game where we just have seen that you can actually, based on your qualifying order, is where you are going to have your pit stall. So, but on this game, you actually have a benefit of being last on the grid in order to get that first pit stall. As I see Frosty takes that spot. Now, Gio, what's your opinion on that? Do you think that should have ever been implemented, or what do you think?
Um, it's interesting, NASCAR Heat and all of the decisions they've made. Um, I don't think the last person to join the lobby should get the first pistol. I've always said it should be randomized, but NASCAR Heat disagrees. But luckily, there is no more NASCAR Heat soon. So,
And that's the thing is, if anyone's watching Twitch right now, I know we're on YouTube, so you're not probably not going to see it here, but everyone on Twitch is the showcasing the new game essentially. We are looking at the new game and seeing exactly how it works. And of course, I mean, it's before day one, so I'm expecting it to be a quick couple patches here and there, and it'll be in tip-top condition. But I'm interested to see how online works. That is going to be a big thing. Give me 1/2 second, actually. Scuck, you're supposed to be in the regular 9 boss, not in your custom car. Just letting you know.
straighten these rascals out, Patton.
Hmm. So I'll send you another invite, but you're gonna need to back it out and fix that, please. Give me 1/2 second, guys. As we wait on him, we're gonna be trying to get everything in order with where everything is set on up because like I said, we can always we always see that like every race matters in this format. I mean, to kind of look on down the rest of the grid. All right, well, hang on 1 second. Great. All right, sorry about that. Um, so I guess we are going to get everyone in order here. Skuck finally got that message. So there we go. It took a little bit of work, but we got there. So that Geo, please let me know when I can rejoin the lobby. That would be fantastic. Because obviously I can't really commentate without that. Now, of course, Geo, this is your first time in race reporting. If I get at any way, shape, or form too loud for you, just so you can focus, that would be just let me know. Let me know if that needs to change.
Man, I'm just here for fun. I don't need to focus.
There you go.
I want all the wall tripisms, okay?
Yeah. Well, all the wall tripisms. There we go. So you're going to be listening to the full brunt of me calling the race. I can get pretty excited as I don't know if you watched back the race from last night, but it was it was interesting
You
to say the
are
least.
set to join, my friend.
There
If
we
I don't get
go.
a boogity at the start of this race, I'm gonna leave this party, and you're not gonna have an in-race reporter, okay?
Well, I'll do it this once. How about that? I did it at
Okay.
Talladega, but yeah, I can do it. I can do it tonight as well. All right, so 16 drivers are going to be with us tonight. So that is going to be um, right about the same average that we've been getting for Mondays. Um, Last night's race was great. That's what Nathan's listening to right now. BS in chat saying, "Be Rick Allen." I do not want to be that. So that would be something that we are not wanting to look forward to. However, we do have one more person with us tonight. That is actually a first timer. That is Wasted. He is with the RWI team, and as you can see, as we load on in here, still waiting for the cars to hit the track, but at least on my end.
Believe
There
we
we go.
just did.
All right, there we go. So let me kind of go on by with him. He is right there. He is in that number 90 machine. He is will be with us here in the first his first race with us at MRL. So wonderful stuff. And RWI as well is putting up a quite a stellar team from in their stable here for Sunday and Monday. Of course, next season that's going to kind of shift. They're going to be primarily Monday oriented, but they're going to be seeing how we go. Now, Gio, it looks like from your perspective, you are going to be
11th.
yes, from P11 here, and of course, this is not your points night. So you are going to be just very much at the mercy of whatever happens in front of you. I was on board with Frosty there for a hot second. There you are. So, you know, of course, you're not quite in the back of the pack. However, you are definitely going to be still, if like a checkup happens in front of you, it's going to be a little bit of interesting to see where that kind of works on out. However, Brandon's on pole right there. His first pole since Daytona in lights last season, and he won here at on Saturday. But can he go again for his lights points night? We're going to have to find out now here. We're going to be riding along with Cyber as we go green here for the Las Vegas 300. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, you bunch of hot dogs.
Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear.
So Brandon got off to a really good start right there, and you can already see people bouncing off the apron right there. We kind of saw that last night to a smaller degree here.
Contact out of turn 1.
Oh, contact already. Bouncing off the wall. We do see that it looks like the second lane is already starting to be a thing with Story Square trying to make the top line worth it. However, I am seeing a little bit of separation between the two packs. We're seeing the 74 attempt to go 3 wide, but the 21 door bangs him a little bit. No harm, no foul there. I just didn't think he was, or he knew he was there. But, ooh, going on board, that is tight racing back there in that second pack. You have the 98 leading the top, the 93 of Loho down on the bottom, the 1, and then right there you have Gio right behind all of that. Now here in this, you do not want to be, well, you don't want to be in the back of the 98, just slaps the wall coming out of turn 4, and that's just going to separate them even more.
That was interesting.
Of course, you're still in this huge pack, Gio. Now,
Oh yeah.
now is that by design? Are you saving some tire a little bit?
Oh, a little bit of both. Trying to be aggressive but patient, you know. It's paradoxical, but here we are.
Well, the race can't be won on lap one. That's what I always say. However, it can definitely set you up for a victory. Now, I like that strategy. Now, one person I'm seeing in the back here, I think the 9 got all kinds of mess on up. That is the 9 of Scuck. He did have a little bit of issues back there, as well as the 99 who has lost that pack. That is P15 and 16 respectively. However, there is a fight going on for P2 right here. That is the 51 on Nathan, and the 68 deciding to go 3 wide coming out of turn 4. That puts the 51 in the middle, the 21 fighting alongside him. The 19 decides to go low to help out the 68. That puts the 51 on the high side. We saw last night that actually, oh, the 21 hits the wall right there. The 21 kind of slaps the wall. That should a little bit of issue, but he shouldn't quite lose the draft after all that is said and done. Beating and banging here, you are seeing exactly what can happen borderline pack racing here in MRL. The 68 just regroup to be in P4 right now. Oh, the 19 slaps the wall. The 74 makes contact right there. I don't know if that was the... I think the 19 just kind of got loose, so we can see at Chicagoland there is a little bit of like a I guess a crease coming out of 4 that if you hit it just right, your car just stops turning. But that 74 is definitely moving forward a little bit, letting off a little bit, and that 21 is now back in action here. Now we are seeing the 51 slaps the outside wall as the 74 decides to go high here. Going to try to gain a position on his teammate of Pied Piper, and will be side by side and gets blocked by the 51 of Nathan, Agent Orange right there. Back on board with Brandon, though. He has led every single lap here, so he's the one leading the way. However, it is a mad dash back here as well in the second pack. Gio, I see you're second in line right there. However,
Yes, sir.
you have Story Square in the 0 recently signed over the contact between him and the 90 of Wasted right there. No harm, no foul contact. However, you can see that that field is really starting to get spread out. I guess. Oh, sorry, pardon me. That pack is starting to get spread out a little bit. And the 90 goes spinning. The 90 goes spinning down in the apron.
No caution as of yet.
Well, that was a single car incident. It looked like Wasted, unfortunately, hit the looks like got loose coming out too, and I think side by side with the 0 Story Square just kind of finished him off. And actually the 0 you can see has also fell off the pack. Where is he at? There he is. He's with the 99 right now. He's gonna have to do a recovery drive right now. But yeah, that second pack is starting to evaporate quick, fast, and in a hurry. As we can see that everyone is in this front pack, this top 7. It seems to be the thing here. In every single race, there seems to be 7 drivers that kind of just pull on away from the rest of the pack as they go single file, kind of snaking through turn 1. Tie racing.
One car is lagging a little bit, but nothing crazy.
Yeah, I was actually just on board with that when that happens. Yeah, nothing too crazy, it looks like. However, you can actually see that despite that, getting a little bit loose, the 4 of Frosty is going to be right behind it, Gio. Now,
Yes,
that's
sir.
a name that you recognize, and he actually made his return to league racing here on Saturday in the 16. And actually, that was his first start in MRL. And he's back here tonight. 4 points this time in that number 4 Jesse Little machine. He's going to be working with you to try to get move his way forward.
Yeah, me and Frosty, he was one of the earliest people to join GMI. We did a lot on iRacing together, got a win at Michigan in the trucks, and had to step away from racing for a little bit, but I'm happy to see him back, and I'm happy we're able to link up with him. We're going to try to catch this pack ahead of us.
Well, that's awesome to see. Like I said, so a little bit of team history there. I'm sorry not to cut myself off right there, but it looks like we went 3 wide for the lead there for a hot second. The 68 wanted to go for it, but got P2 in the process. The 51 being shuffled to P7 right now. No, I'm sorry. Going back to what I was talking about with GMI, though. Yeah, Frosty stepping away a little bit, and he is back with us now in order to get into the... well, try to at least advance to Cup next season and just have fun.
Yeah. Maintaining a solid gap to the front pack. The more they race, the more it helps us out.
Now, this front pack, though, is squabbling, I guess that's the word I'll say, because the 68 of Piper trying to go for the lead, and it looks like the 89 will get to him, or sorry, the 89 will fall victim to being side by side with him, but the 21 has that high side momentum and was backed by his teammate in the 19 right behind. That should be 1, 2, 3 coming into turn 3. The 5 and the 68 are going to work hard in order to try to get that happen. The 21, ooh, looks like bounced off the apron a little bit. That's going to check up their progress. And the 51, Nathan gets in the wall. He may lose this lead draft here. I'm seeing still side-by-side action, though. A little bit of contact, but nothing too crazy out of all this. That puts the 21, the singular man, down on the low side as the 5 of Cyber kind of regroups and is going to try to get up here. The 19 of NASCAR Extreme is going to decide to go for the lead here. Dived it on into turn 3, but nothing can be made of that. But he will be solidly in P2, but a little bit of contact being made. That kind of swings him down to the apron. He saves it, though. Excellent job. Now, that's just the 89... That's just the 89 getting loose just from what I saw right there. However, you can actually see that the 74 is now into the second position. Now, kind of going on board with the rest of the pack. Ooh, the 93 of Loho gets loose coming out of turn 2. And the 0 Source Square is on his forward march yet again. So having a little bit of issues there. The 1 of Ty Racing already down pit lane. Gio, what lap is it?
We are coming to lap 18 right now.
That is a very early stop for Ty Racing. I don't know what preset he was on, but definitely an early stopper here. I don't know if that's by design or if this car is just undrivable and he can't hold it any longer. In fact, actually, if you could enlighten us about what your tires are at, we can probably kind of gauge and see when we're going to see some pit stops happening.
We're coming to lap 19. I just hit 8 laps of fuel to go, and my right sides are at 24 and 36.
Ooh, in favor of what?
My right front is 24, my right rear is 35.
Oh, interesting. So, if I did my math correctly, you could probably go another 5 laps at most at the current pace you're running, unless you back it off a huge amount.
That,
so,
yeah.
So yeah, we're going to see some people definitely short stop here. But if we kind of do the math on it, your number is trying to get to at least lap 25. Now, obviously, you can go a little bit longer on fuel than that. Ooh, as the 89 starts lagging, that kind of shuffles up the pack a little bit to try to go into the top side right there. And it looks like the 89 is this. Yeah, the 89
we got
is...
some people getting ready to come down.
That is interesting. So you had to have seen that everyone has to start giving way. That puts the 89, yep, the only one down pit lane. No, the 51's going to come down pit lane too. Now, if we're thinking the big picture here, that's a really early stop.
Yeah, I can probably go about 2 or 3 more laps.
Now, I can't imagine what preset they ran. Of course, Nathan watches the previous broadcast. No one deciding to signal to come on down this time, so that's nothing that you really have to worry about this time. But Nathan watches the Sunday races, so he kind of has that little bit of... just a 19 and a 68!
Oh, yeah,
the 68 spins! That puts the 68 into the wall. That may have just blew a tire right there based on how he's acting. The 5 immediately apologized because of that. Oh, my goodness.
I was looking at my tire wear. I didn't get a good look at what happened there, but...
The 5 got loose out of that turn and then immediately apologized, realized what happened right there. And because of that, that really puts you into this race now, Gio.
Yeah. The couple lead cars are spread out, but me and Frosty, we've made our way up to fourth and
And I'm sure
fifth.
Piper's pitting this time. Yeah, with
Yeah,
that
I'm
spin,
pitting
that
this time as well.
probably. Yeah, no, Piper's already down pit lane. I'm sure that um, really destroyed his tire wear. The 74 going to come on down. Going to have to allow the 5 a little bit of leeway here. But yeah, it looks like the 89 is kind of the first one out on fresh tires. So we're going to have to see what kind of happens here. The 21 going to stay on out another lap. The 19 also going to come on down. No, sorry, going to stay on out with them. So definitely they're trying to hit their marks here.
Smooth entry into pit road for me and myself.
I am I am also hearing a flurry of button mashes right there. So
Oh yeah.
Now, obviously, don't share your full setup with us, but like, are you making huge swings at it or like little swings at it?
Um, like a grand slam ball. Pretty big swings. Call me Kyle Schwarber.
Well, there we go. Of course, presets I think bring out the most talent, if you ask me personally.
Yes.
I think what you can do with a stock setup and then just tweak it from there really allows the skill base of the driver to show. But unfortunately, I'm on board with Wasted and the 68 right now. The 68 of Piper, who had a really strong run to start things off with, unfortunately is going to have to be on the back foot here as the 4 of Frosty stays out an extra lap from you. So we'll have to see where everything kind of falls in place right now as the pit cycle is finally complete. Now,
Yeah, I know
Oh,
for a
sorry.
fact that I pushed my tires a little too hard that first run, getting back in that second pack. Um, After we got past the one and it was me and Frosty trying to get back, I was definitely pushing a little bit. We made up time, but it killed my tires a little bit, so I'm going to be a little bit more patient this run as stop cycle through and see what I can do. Ooh, Frosty spun off the backstretch.
Frosty spun off the backstretch. That is, oh no!
Hate to see that.
Frosty, 2 starts in a row encountering some kind of issue. That that has to hurt right there. But unfortunately, that's just the beauty of how fast or how yeah, I saw that one because I was actually on board with you there.
That scared me.
Not quite Liam lag, but definitely I feel like that's a hey, I got to get around him right now.
Yes.
So the 5 of Cyber finally hitting his box right now. Now that is a questionable decision, if I do say so myself. He's still registered as the leader, correct?
No, it's the 89 of Brandon, I believe.
He must have missed pit road. The 89 of Cyber must have missed pit road at some point. So now here he is, all the way around, half a lap down.
Hate to see it.
Hashtag hate to see it. So
There's a lot of things going on right now that you hate to see, like the Astros being down 9-0, me only being in fifth, and Cyber apparently missing pit road. Those are just things you hate to see.
Well, one thing I'm also seeing right now is that story square in front of you, correct? The 0? That's for position, correct?
Yes, sir. He's currently in fourth.
Well, remember, he was one of those that was involved in that early wreck, and based on just not messing up pit road, he's here in P4 right now. Now I'm seeing the 21 of Broadcaster Clay must have been too hot going in pit lane. The 19 must have went in way too slow because those two were in this front pack originally, and now here they are all the way in the back of. So you're in P5, so P6. Yes. NASCAR streams at P7, and I would have to imagine Broadcaster Clay is probably. I would have to assume P12. That is insane to think about.
I know Nathan is in P3 and Brandon is the leader, so I'm not quite sure who's in second.
Well, Nathan was actually one of the people to stop first. So, hypothetically, if the race were to go green, he would have to make an additional stop without starting to save some tire, which is going to cost him time. So, obviously, a long race, 100 laps may not sound like a lot in the grand scheme of things, but It's only they start clicking off after a while. So you can already see that he's starting to lose the ground to P2, and you guys are actually starting to catch him.
Yeah, we're gaining a lot of time.
So I don't know if that's him saving tire or if that's an alternate strategy that he's on. And just because of him short stopping, he is just naturally falling back. But looking on board with the his championship rival here in the 5 of Cyber, he is all the way in the back of the pack right now. I would have to assume P13, maybe even P14 right now, as he is fighting with Frosty um, and Maverick and the 93 of Loho. So he has 3 cars right for the picking here. However, he is way off of his rival. So patience is going to be the key here, and we're going to have to find on out as things move forward. The battle for the lead, though, is probably going to start heating up here soon. The 74 has really started to eat some ground on the 89 here. Now, obviously, these two are teammates, though. VPR teammates here, the 89 of Brandon and the 74 of BD, Deadman 94. So, these two were in the original pack. Same thing with the 51. However, the 51, I can just tell right now, does not have the speed that the... Yeah, he does not have the speed that the 89 has, and they pit on the same lap. There is something awry with that 51 right now. I don't know if that has to be, knowing Nathan, probably a little bit of tire saving technique with how much time he's losing in order to potentially try to make this in the traditional 3-stop strategy. Tire racing already down and away right now for his second stop. Gio, what lap is it?
We are on lap 34, coming to 35.
Oh, yeah, he is stopping frequently and often here. So that he's on an alternate strategy that I am not familiar with, but we're gonna have to see how that kind of shakes on out here. Hope maybe he'll catch a lucky yellow, maybe not, but a person that probably needs that yellow is the 5 of Cyber, as with one stop, the field has spread out significantly. So here we are. Piper, I'm assuming, is in P8. Oh, as he actually hits the wall, that puts Wasted in front of him, so that position will be changed. However, the 5, though, definitely making his way forward. And actually, let's go back on board with the 51 here, as the 0 goes down and past. That is a change of position. I see, Gio, you're right behind him as well. Now, obviously, yes, that is a team car. Are you going to be riding with them, or are you going to try to pass him?
It depends. I'm saving tire a little bit, but if Nathan's saving more tire than I am and I'm faster, it's best for both of us if I go by, because if he can ride behind my draft a little bit and save some more tire and whatnot, then I think it helps both of us. So, obviously, you never want to, ruin a championship battle like this, but when you're faster than the guy, you gotta go, right? But
yeah, right.
He probably has the ultimate strategy. We didn't hire Nathan because he's dumb.
Well, and that's just something we're gonna have to play by ear. So we'll have to see how that works out now. So, battle for the lead, though. The 74 has caught the 89. I can only assume that the 89's tires have fallen off that proverbial cliff, and the 74, who pit 4 laps after he did, now has the better tires and is looking to get past. However, the 89 is still holding the preferred line, so the 74 has to go searching a little bit here. So what can happen as we kind of are looking around here? The 74 looking low, the 89 holding high. The 74 has a better run coming off of 4, and not side by side though. Oh yeah, I can see that. Yep, I saw that in the background right there as I was watching the lead. So that, but the 51 slaps the wall right there too.
That was just an interesting front stretch.
All the way around right there. So okay, so regroup here. So NASCAR Extreme, we're seeing from his POV right now the battle for P3 right there. So that puts NASCAR Extreme in P6, and that puts Heron.
It looks like somebody just came down pit road.
And P7, actually.
I wasn't able to see who that was.
That's the 51 of Nathan, and he came in super, super hot. Same thing with the 89 of Brandon. Now, like I said, interesting strategy here. we are really, really early for pit
Yeah,
stops.
we're only on lap 40.
Only on lap 40. Now, I wonder if Nathan's perspective is run it hard, run it dry, and hope a caution does not come on out in between now and when the leaders go around to lap them. That is a valid strategy. We have seen that work in the past, i.e., at Atlanta. Except it was the other way around, where T-Bird was hoping for no yellow, and he ended up not getting one, or I guess until the second to last lap. But he would have won actually right there. So there are some that just don't really care so much about tires and are just going and hoping for and praying for no yellow. Now we're gonna see here if that's gonna be the right call. Obviously, as the race kind of unfolds. But as pit stops are currently underway, the 68 and the 90 are down right now, so they're probably on a very similar strategy here. The 51 on board that we're on board with right now. The 89 is. Wait, where's the 89 at?
He's nowhere on my radar
Oh,
at the moment.
the 89. I wonder if he spun or if he's that far ahead of the 51. We'll have to see if everything comes on out, because right now potentially the 51 may be the leader, maybe the 89 sped. I'm not quite sure right now where everyone is in terms of position wise. Right now we know that the 74 is still out on track. He is registered as the leader. That's one thing we know, and we can
Yes.
see on track the 51 is directly in front of him. Now, like I said though, I don't know if that is because he sped or the 89 sped, but one of these two has to have happened. We see the 74 is going to be boxing this lap. He had that indicator right there on the
Yeah, the
backstretch.
0 will be boxing as well.
Yep, the zero's boxing as well. So we're seeing now, with everyone being in their own little strategy world, it's becoming a big interesting.
Red lap,
We
44.
have confirmation that Nathan did speed. So
Wow.
championship favorites both are back in the pack right now. Now, like I said, I don't know. No, that is a double whammy, Gio. Now I know that's probably not
Yeah.
what you want to hear. But double whammy. So he is on the shortstop strategy, and he had a speeding penalty. That definitely puts him on behind that 8 ball. I saw you were coming down the pit lane, so I wasn't expecting
Yes.
a response. But yeah, so that definitely puts him behind that 8 ball. Now, I don't know, because of how much the field is spread on out, if this is going to be the correct call. There goes the 89 right there, and the 74 is down and away, and he is already in 1 and 2, waiting to get back on the backstretch here. Now, that's just the 89 because of an alternate strategy. He is about a backstretch away from the 74, but we're expecting the 89 to make an additional stop that maybe the 74 won't even need to. And now the 51 as well. We're going to find out as everyone kind of gets back out on track where he is in all of this. And it looks like he is in front of, behind the 90 of Wasted. So if we're looking in correlation with the leader, he's about half a track behind. Yikes. Now, Gio, correct me if I'm wrong. The 5 of Cyber is the leader right now, correct?
Yes, as of right now, he is the leader.
And he is boxing this time. What lap is it?
We are coming to lap 47.
So it looks like he can't even make it all the way. Now, after a certain point, I feel like you kind of have to throw reckless abandon at it. If I can't make it in 3 stops, then I am just going balls to the wall and making it in the best 4-stop strategy I can.
Yeah, I think that's the mentality of a lot of these guys right now. I know strategy's a little tight to the end of the race at the moment, so it's interesting.
Ooh, the nine of Scuck fresh off of pit lane, kind of claps the wall in front of the 74, but that puts the 74 within striking distance of the leader yet again. Wasn't quite able to get the pass done right there. However, he is going to be... Oh, there we go. He should be able to get it now. As the 9... oh, nope. Actually, I lied. He kind of crosses him over a little bit right now. I don't know if that's for... I don't think it is, actually. So the 74 right now is racing a lap car of the 9. So I'm sure that knowing BD, he's not too thrilled about that, but he should... Yeah,
Most
there we go.
assuredly not.
Yeah, rest assuredly not. There we go. So
wreck on the
the
front stretch.
4 of Frosty again. He was pitting that lap and was not able to. He must have locked up and spun right there. This is just not his night. Oh no. Oh yikes. To kind of put everything into, I guess, in the grand scheme of things here, the 90 and the 5 are battling for what I assume is P7. So the
Our leader, the 99, is now on pit road, so I believe that will hand the lead over back to the 89.
Yep, that should at least. But you can see the 51 on Nathan is behind both of these guys. So we're going to be interesting to see where everything kind of shakes on out. So 74 is definitely in P2. You can see that right there. Gio, you should be P3 with Story Square right behind you in P4.
Yes.
So
the stops have finally cycled through, and everybody should be in their correct position at the moment.
Now, who is P6? Or, sorry, P5 right now?
Tie racing.
Oh, and actually, that is going to take NASCAR Extreme into that spot right there. We are seeing that Tie Racing making another stop right now. So pit stop cycle just ended, and he's already going to be making another stop. And that's
Brandon's already losing a lot of time to Tim. In the span of 2 laps, he's lost about 0.8 of a second.
Well, like I said, that's the difference between the short stop and long stoppers right now. You can see that there is... Oh, the 90 starts spinning! The 90 of Wasted is spinning right now, going through the front stretch. I don't know if that was someone getting loose or if he got loose himself. But now here we are, back in the pack. I can assume that it's a battle for the top 10 right now, or just outside it. And he is going to give that position up to the 51 of Nathan. So, yeah, you can actually see that the 74 on fresher tires is hard charging to the 89 of Brandon right here. However, we're seeing that the 89 is putting down a lot of lap cars. You can see that Frosty's a lap down. The 93 is a lap down. The 99's a lap down. We have probably, 5-6 cars a lap down. So I can only assume that the 21 of Broadcaster Clay is probably P11 or P12 right now. And he is just in front of that 99, who is about half a backstretch away from being lapped. Heron, though, having a really good race here in P6. Very solid, very quiet, and he's right now just hitting his marks, running that middle lane. However, it seems to be that he is looking for his first top 5 of the season, and he may actually get it tonight based on how we have kind of seen him run. The 74, though, again, encountering some lap traffic, and the 93 right there bounced off the apron. That's not going to help his matters as well. But the 9 of Skuck definitely now going to be trying to latch onto this lead group, but I don't know, as he is falling closer and closer to the hands of you, Gio, as well as the 0 Story Square behind you.
Yeah, we're making a little bit of ground. Nothing crazy, but slow progress is progress.
Now, I'm thinking about this in terms of if we're stopping every or if we're making a four stopper here, those on that early stop strategy are in the danger zone, quote unquote danger zone, because of when and if a caution flies. If a caution flies in the middle of pit stops, when they stop, let me rephrase that. In fact, actually, we're going to see the A9 going to come on down to pit lane this
Yeah,
time, the
I have
74.
13 laps of fuel left. My tires are pretty decent, so he's really early.
And what
We
lap
are
is it?
on we are on lap 59.
Shoot, he is one lap away from. Now I don't know if how close his tires are, but if he can't even make it to lap 60, that's going to be a bit of an issue here.
Yeah, my right front is 47, my right rear is 42, and I have 11 laps of fuel left.
Now that is going to kind of open up the playbook a little bit, in terms of when everyone's going to come on down. So you're seeing the 51 come on down this time. The 5 of Cyber still in front of him here, but the 90 of Wasted's going to be up on top, going to be giving the 51 a little bit of leeway. So the 51 coming on down, 68 also coming on down this time. So those two pitting on the same lap, however, 3 positions apart. So Geo, that elevates you into P2. You are dealing with
Yes.
the 9 of Skunk right now.
I thought he signaled he was pitting that lap, but then he went high into turn 3, so I was a little confused.
Yes, he, I guess, was just loose coming off a 2 and just regrouped it from there. So I'm seeing that the 5 of Cyber on a bit of an alternate strategy right now. He is running super, super long. Now, I don't know if that's going to be conducive to his overall race strategy here, as we can see the 68 and the 51 come on down. I wonder if the 89 of Nathan, or sorry, the 89 of Brandon got a speeding penalty because he's only just in front of these guys. We'll have to find out when the 74 comes on down. The 21 comes on down this time. So, ooh, the 0 story score gets clapped by the 9 a little bit of fender touch right there. Nothing too crazy, as I'm kind of just surfing through the field right now to kind of get a field of where everyone is. The 99 of Maverick still out on track. The 98 of Heron still out on track. That should be behind the 19. I don't think he's pit yet. Where is he at? The 19 is still out on track, I do believe. Yep, there he is. So that should put NASCAR Extreme up into P4 right now with Heron P5.
And I just want to say I love the fact you have black flags in this league.
Oh, did you get speeding penalty?
No, I think it's a good part of league racing is patience, you know.
As well as how aggressive you get on pit road. Yes, I thank you. BS in chat saying, I like how you think Brandon sped after every time he pits. Well, to start off season 0, he was on a 6-race streak from race 1 to race 6 of speeding at some point throughout the throughout those races. So it's just a natural thing at this point. But yeah, you can see that everyone's on a different strategy here. This may open up the playbook. Like I said, if you are 11 laps of fuel, shoot, 2 tires may be the call here after everything's all said and done. But the reason why I'm saying that the 89 sped this time is because here he is. He just passed the 98 of Heron, who was P6 before this run. I really think this time that he did speed. And there he goes, past Cyber, who is on a strategy of his own. The 0 story square, as well as in P3 still, right?
Yeah, yes. 74 down pit road.
The 19 of NASCAR Extreme coming out and away right now. He's going to be rejoining alongside the 89. So yes, for sure this time the 89 did speed because there's the difference right there. NASCAR Extreme was P5 entering this run, and the 89 just went past him. So there we go.
I will be pitting this time.
And what lap will this be?
68.
Lap 68. Couldn't even make one more lap. Dang. So interesting from that. Did the 74 BD, did I miss him pit, or is he still on track?
Yeah, he pit.
Oh, I can. Okay, as I'm surfing through the drivers right now, you can see it right now. The 74 has already pit, so he pit the lap before you, and he is down away right now. He will easily inherit the lead. So there goes BD right now. Boom, down and away. In a race of his own right now. No one in front of him, no one behind him. Where is everyone? Either on pit road or on the front stretch, because he was by himself.
You know who has yet to get a speeding penalty?
You?
Me. Shout out me. Let's go.
Well, one thing that I'm definitely seeing is the people that are like, and that's the beauty of having no stages. You have, in order to win, you have to run a perfect race. There's no guaranteed yellows to catch you. If ooh, the 9 is definitely going to be posted for coming out of pit lane, blend line. However, I don't. Since he's on the Discord, I can't post him. So I will. That is unfortunately going to be a. I guess I mean, since I can't tell him that he has a penalty, I guess I'll just have to take off a lap then. I mean, that's why I always say,
tough.
please be in the Discord. I mean, should something like that happen, so I guess, yeah, one lap addition to that for Scuck right there. That is unfortunate from him, but it's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Anywho, BS in chat saying Gio gets a penalty next time he comes on down pit road. Interesting.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
That's just manifestation at its finest right now. Now, who's the leader right now, Gio?
The 5 of Cyber right now.
That's what I was thinking, because I'm on board with the 51 of Nathan right now, and the 5 of Cyber is just in front of him. And now this is where these guys were before entering the pits. They were roughly on board with each other, but knowing Cyber, he has something up his sleeve right now. And if I'm counting my laps correctly, if Cyber can actually get a full pit stop advantage on Nathan, that is a full lap right there as Nathan slaps the outside wall going into turn 1. It seems to be a trend nowadays.
Yeah, pushing a little too hard, people will get the wall.
So, Cyber's still not pitting. So let's see where the 74 of BD is. So, alright, so you can see that the 5's and okay, so half a lap right there, because crossing the start-finish line now, and BD's entering turn 3. So essentially a little over half a lap, but there we go. So interesting from that. So BD will just inherit the lead and may actually put Cyber a lap down. Now, if this strategy doesn't work out, it's an interesting one to say the least. Cyber's known to
after what he sped on the pit road.
Nathan sped. And actually, you can see that Nathan was the one that sped. Cyber is the one who has just been on this strategy since the drop of the green flag. And now, I can imagine he's trying to essentially cut a pit stop out of this race. And it may still work. I mean, if he can make it... he's pitting this time. What lap is it?
Lap 74.
I can see where his thought process is at. He's trying he's trying to make this his last pit stop right here. Now, will it work? Now, that's going to be the question here, because you can actually see that everyone, potentially, but Cyber, may have to make another... Well, I guess we'll have to make a pit stop, but can Cyber go all the way? Now that's going to be the question here. So he is going to be working with against all the odds. I'll say the 74 has already taken the lead. That's going to be him. Just
No, right now the 99 is the leader.
the 99 on Maverick. So he is on that strategy as well. So I apologize. The 99 is still out on track right now. The 99 of Maverick is still out on track, and he has shown no indication of coming on down anytime soon. Now, where is the 74 in relation to him?
I believe the 74 is just entering turn 1.
And the 99 is entering turn 3 right now, so that's basically just over a backstretch away. The 99 still not pitting. Now, Cyber is the questionable one. It seems to me the 99 of Maverick, as soon as the green flag dropped, we saw him kind of back on off. He knew what he was in for. So he backed on off with a purpose. And here he is right now, showing that as long as he doesn't speed, here we'll have to go. And it looks like he will be stopping this time. So boom, right there. This is lap 76 right now. And he should comfortably make it. Now, BD, where is he at? Finding him. That was a rhetorical question. I'm sorry, I should have said that. As I was just searching to see BD right now, so he will inherit the lead right about now. Yes. As there he is. So that puts. If I'm in BD shoes, okay, Cyber can potentially make it. Maverick can Maverick can 100% make it. Should there not be a caution? I am going guns blazing. I am saying, you know what? I know I need to pit one more time. I am stopping as soon as I can. The 89 coming on down. Ooh, then here is an interesting question, or I guess Gio. If he has not even been able to make 20 laps on tires, he will have to make an additional stop.
Yeah, strategies, I'm not a smart guy, I'm not a strategy guy, so I'm just running, but we're seeing a lot of different people doing a lot of different things right now.
Nathan is gonna, if this stays green, we'll have to stop an additional time, because he just dropped down pit lane. Now, without major saving right now, this is gonna be interesting. I am not 100% on if this is gonna be a valid strategy or not, but the 89 for sure. Well, I guess he can always pull something out of his butt, but I guess we'll have the potential to stop again. Now, we know that the 99 is will not have to stop again. You can see the story square and the 0 is stopping this time. He will have to make that stop. So right there's the 99. Everyone else is going to be racing for just to get around the 5 potentially and the 99. Speaking of the 5, you kind of can see him right about. There he is. We saw him. Yep, he is going slow with a purpose. He knows what he has to do. And he is saving those tires. But at the same time, he is being a moving chicane for some of these guys. Whew. Now, interesting BS calling the strat right here. The 99 the 99 is hands down the favorite right now. However, the 5 is trying to put matters into his own hands. He's the one that is going to have to go into the save mode. The 99 has already done that. He doesn't have to worry about that anymore. Now, the 74, like I said, should be going ham. He should be going just full sicko mode right now and just putting down some fast laps. Because if he pits now, he can 100% make it. We are on, if I did my math correctly, 19 to go, right, Gio?
18 to go, 83.
I was 1 lap off. These guys definitely can, are in a box right now, I'll say that. And this is fascinating to see from an outside perspective right here. The 21 coming on down to make what I assume is his final stop. Yep, there he goes. 19 comes down and away. That will be his final stop right now. The 99, though, from out of nowhere, Maverick, very quiet in the Discord. You may not have even known that he was actually in here. But right now, turning some heads, I would say. The 99 of Maverick really making an entrance, I will say. He raced last week, and he finished a very modest P8 at Watkins Glen. However, that is a road course. You know, not everyone's a road course racer. The mile and a half so are the bread and butter of modern day NASCAR. And especially with the Xfinity cars, knowing what was at stake, this shows that he has displayed knowledge, practice. He's done this before. Not saying particularly this race, but he knows what needs to get done. Now, a caution will change everything. Let me just say this right now. Don't count your chickens before they're hatched, because a caution will change everything. But
Little strategy from your boy.
are you deciding to just cut it short a little bit?
I'm in pit road.
Yep. So you split this run in half. It looks like the 9 of Skuck is out of this race. I don't know if that is an engine failure or other. But you can see that the 9 is motionless, so I guess don't have to worry about that penalty anymore. But yeah, you can just see the speed difference right now. There's the 19 of NASCAR Extreme trying to make the move on the 5 of Cyber. The 9 clearly has the fresher tires. And the 19 showing a little bit of payback. But hey, you spun me earlier.
74 is in pit road.
74 making his final stop right now. He can comfortably make it the rest of the way. But yeah, the 19 giving a little bump right there to the 5, saying, yeah, you spun me earlier right there. And the 5, of course, you had to expect that was coming. But the 19 is passed and is going to set his sights on the 89. The 68 behind this, actually behind the 98 right here. Now, I wish I knew where the 51 is right now. I can assume what position everyone is. Actually, I can do this right now. Give me a hot second.
I'll give you a hint. The 99 is the leader at the moment.
The 99's the leader.
Yes.
So that means he's already passed Cyber right now. So I'm on board watching Piper's POV right now. Twitch.tv/PipePiper830. And he is currently in P10. So let's kind of go on board with him. So that means Nathan right there is in P11 right now. Now, big picture of this. Remember what I was saying? That 38 points is the separation of roughly about 8 positions. What are we at right now? 8 points separation. 8 position separation. If the race were to end right now, that puts them in a dead heat yet again. As I say that, Nathan moves way past, so that puts him back in his favor. So, we should be coming to 10 to go here soon, right?
Yes.
There goes Tire Racing
We
for
are
his final
on
stop.
90, coming to 90.
Coming to 90, okay, 11 to go this time. Maverick taking that right there. Now, the 74, I am seeing him in his rearview mirror. Entering turn 1, the 74 is now entering turn 1 right now. So, little less than turns 1 and 2 separation. The 99 going to be on the weaker tires. But that 74 is a charging right now. And where's the 5 at in all this? Where is he at right now? There he is. So he is behind the 19 and the 89 right now. However, that was a complete... well, the 19 for sure doesn't have to stop again. So the 19 of NASCAR Extreme is...
We actually... The 99 is the leader, the 74 is in second, and I'm in third.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But, like, the 89's expected to be stopping another time. So that means the 51 is to be expected to stop another time. The 5 maybe will have to stop another time. So the 19, just on pure pace, worked his way up here. So you said that the 74 BD is in P...
second place.
Is in P2. And you can actually see that distance is closing on down right now. From what I said was about turns 1 and 2 difference is now just within a half a
Yeah, it's
backstretch
about
distance.
2 seconds is the gap.
Yes.
Is the gap.
And so the 74 is running on all cylinders right now. The 99 probably in a little bit of like quote unquote save gear right now. And of course, if you know customs, that's a lingo to kind of show that there is a fuel gear to start saving fuel just by running naturally. We don't have that in presets because everything's preset. But he is running slow in order to make sure his tires last to the end. But you can see that
That
74.
gap's down to a second now.
Yep, that 74 is charging right now. Now, there is a lap car in between those two, so he will have to navigate that. But that is Broadcaster Clay, and knowing him, he will probably just step on out of the way. But yeah, interesting developments here all the way around. Nathan, so Cyber is definitely the way that he's picked up the pace. I think he has to. I think he is good to go right now.
Yeah, Tim's got this race on a
Oh,
lot.
yeah, the 74 just is battling with the 99. That is the battle for the lead. We're with the 21 right now, but you can see the battle right there in front. And taking the lead goes the 74. So, BD, as long as he doesn't make a cataclysmic mistake, like, oh, I don't know, like spin on out or anything like that, or lag on out with 2 to go, then he will be tonight's winner. Unsuspecting, I will say, but the 99 I thought was on lock for that, but I guess he gave up too much time somewhere in those stints. Now, we're going to have to see here, because I'm on board with Piper. His tire light just went on, and we are on lap 95, correct?
Yes, 96 now and Tim crosses the line.
Now, knowing the tire wear here, he will have to probably stop. Now, I know the 89 and the 51 is going to be in the same boat. I'm going to be interested to see where these guys are going to finish at, because Piper's already in P11. Brandon is already in P6. I think he's actually... Did he already stop? Is he already on down pit lane? Piper's down pit lane.
Sure.
Yep, the 89 now down pit lane. Knowing Nathan, he's going to run it till it's dry. Now, Gio, correct me if I'm wrong. You are P... You said
3.
P3 right now? Who
Yes.
is in P5?
Loho.
Loho! Interesting!
Yes, Story Square and Loho are now in battles. Loho just took 4th.
What a tire management yet again. Loho, of course, looking for I guess, a good start to his season, and he's finally had it here with the 93 here in P5. Excellent job. Now, the 51 here, I'm assuming, is in full save.
Yeah, Tim's got this race on lock. He's 5.5 seconds ahead of me and newer tires. So
how many laps?
We are coming to 2 to go.
Coming to 2 to go.
The line.
So the 74. If I'm the 74 right now, I am hoping to get to the white flag. Next flag ends it when we hit that white. So he is looking to take this baby home. The 5 of Cyber, though, looking to get another position on NASCAR Extreme in the 19. Definitely doable because those two are battling, but make sure that the 5 does not speed or anything like that. That 51 of Nathan should be in P10 right now, as everything is starting to come to a head. Now, can he go all the way on those tires? White flag is out here. The 74 is all the way around. Let's actually pick him up right now. The 74 coming out of turn 2. He only has half a track to go. He has won 2 times in the Cup Series, in the championship battle there. But down here in lights, he is not in the championship battle, but is looking for his first lights win. Can he do it here? Coming out of 4, Nova 6. He is clean and green. The BD, Dead Man, gets it done at Las Vegas. Geo P2, right? Oh, Mavic P2. Geo P3.
P2.
Excellent job. coming out of, oh, battle at the line. The 19 and the 5. The 19 gets it, but the 5, unfortunately, gets robbed of another position. Now, the 51 of Nathan, where is he at? He crossed the line. Hang on. Excellent race, guys. We're gonna have to. I'm gonna need to see full results out of that because I wanna see how everything was all said and done there. But top. Yes, I was keeping on board with that strategy from the 99. So, but yeah, please send me full results, please. But yeah, BD P1, Maverick P2, and Geo P3. Excellent job, guys. Excellent race, and I will invite the top 3 up here for interviews. Good job. And actually, Pipe Piper's got me like glue. So BD, Maverick, Geo, P3, Loho, P4. Excellent job there. Oh, and what I thought was going to be a major disappointment for Nathan. Actually, let's check on out the fastest lap here. Was Brandon with a 30.893. So let's get these guys up in here. So Gio, you're already up in here, so that was easy. BD and Maverick. Bam. There we go. So while we are waiting for these guys to enter, so Loho P4, excellent job from him. Soy Square P5, another top 5 from him. NASCAR Extreme P6, Cyber P7, Heron P8, excellent top 10 from him. Nathan P9. So, the difference between the two championship rivals, 7th and 9th, that is going to be only 10 points difference there. And Wasted P10 to complete the top 10. Broadcaster Clay P11, Frosty P12, Brandon P13, Ty Racing P14, Piper, oof, P15, and Skuck with our only D and F out of this race. So with that, we are just waiting on I guess Maverick to join the party. Give me one hot second as I can message that. But so Gio, we're gonna start with you. You know, we've been listening to you all race. Interviews. Come on, type it out. We've been listening to you all race, and we heard the strategy all throughout the night. You were a mixed bag of both, and you actually were was adjusting the strategy on the fly a couple times. Overall, does this make up for your Sunday performance? Because that was your main goal for tonight.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, I got in an incident last night. Only finished like 13th or something. Probably had a top 3 car then, and tonight I've got my top 3. So mission accomplished.
Well, of course, this is your first podium here in MRL. So, of course, in a season, a mini season full of first wins, first podiums, first top tens, first top fives, you are another one to add to that list. You definitely had the speed tonight. Now, of course, like I said, let's look at the team owner side of you here. Nathan did lose out on a little points compared to Cyber. Now, that at the end of the day is not your main goal. Now, if we look to the team ownership part, like I said, for the team points, you guys are gaining some ground. Like I said, of course, you have Nathan as your guy there. So I'm sure you're proud with how your team is performing. Of course, going for wins as well. And so, I mean, you want to offer some commentary on that over your race tonight?
As far as the team side of thing goes, it was unfortunate that Nathan sped. You don't want to see those kind of mistakes, even if it was +2, like you said. Luckily, Cyber had something happen to him, whether it was strategy or he made a mistake, and Nathan was able to keep the points gap close. I think he only finished like 2 spots behind Cyber, so that should give him a decent gap going into Homestead next week, and hopefully he can wrap up another Monday championship. Yeah, that's as far as the team side of thing goes for me, that's all I have to say.
Well, Gio, you're always a pleasure to have up here. Well, thank you so much for being our in-race reporter tonight, and hopefully we'll see you more on track. I know the future for you specifically is in well, you can't really pinpoint a day for your lights, but we love to see you on track. You definitely have made a place here, so excellent job here, boss.
Yep. I just want to say congrats to Tim. That was a hell of a win, and go Red Sox.
Thank you.
Well, and
And
actually,
fuck the LA
oh, whoa,
Dodgers.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Sorry, sorry, sorry. I had to say it. Screw the
Um,
LA Dodgers. There.
there we go. Actually, let's go on board with you because I guess Maverick is not going to be joining us. I guess we'll find out by your interview right here. So, BD. Now, you were on an alternate strategy uh, from the 99 and the 5. Now, I want to kind of put us in your thought process here. You know that you were stopping at least one additional time from that. Were you going just balls to the wall in order to try to catch him? And if so, did you think you would actually get to him or not?
Yes, we were going balls at a wall on that final stop, and I knew we would catch him due to him having the older tires for
I'm
and us having newer tires.
Well, you were an absolute rocket out there. You did not have the fast lap, but you were actually second to your teammate there, in Brandon. Brandon unfortunately had to make an additional stop compared to you, so that took him all the way down to P13 in the running order. However, you yourself, boss, had a fantastic run. And now, like I said, I know this isn't your main series that you focus on. Of course, you focus more on the Cup side, and especially more so coming into the next race. However,
Hmm.
I just want to point on out that in this mini season, you've got your first wins, plural there, first wins on the Cup side, and now your first lights win. I'm sure that's got to be fantastic.
It feels pretty good, to be honest. We've came close a couple times in this series, but to lock it down of our first win tonight in the series, it feels satisfying to me. It feels really good, really satisfying.
Well,
Sorry about that.
you actually, like I said, excellent job from you yourself, and I know you're in the title fight for Saturdays. I know I wasn't able to talk to you there, but since we are still waiting for Maverick again, I don't know if he's joining us. Do you want to offer some insight on that? What are you going to be uh, thought process wise going into a homestead? Obviously, you got to run up front, but I mean, are you going to go in thinking that you know what, we're just wherever we finish, or what are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's pretty much must. I think it's must win for us going into that race. Just gotta hope for a miracle and hope that Hunty and Mopawa have issues and we just have a top three finish. But anything can happen at Homestead, so I'm just assuming it's must win for us, and we're gonna try our best to get that.
Well, there we go. Excellent job. Like I said, you had a really strong run tonight, and it showed that, I mean, in terms of putting together a complete race with no stages, no guaranteed yellows, and we saw that no guaranteed yellows showed that you can definitely get it done. So having that, excellent job. I guess Maverick will not be joining us. That is unfortunate because I wanted to hear from him because he definitely turned some heads tonight. Only his second race with us, and like I said, most people didn't even know that he was even in the field until he got a podium in his second ever race. So definitely turning some heads here. We'll have to see how everything was going to turn on out from there. But excellent job. So this has been Private Patton with Millennium Racing League. Completing out the Las Vegas week, and now we are down to the final week of Heat 5. Hallelujah! So Homestead is going to be next week. We have three events: Saturday, Cup Series; Sunday Night Lights, Homestead; Monday Nights, Homestead. Championship contenders all around. Every single race is not a guarantee for the title. There is no clear favorite, so we will have to see how things turn on out. So, with that, this has been Private Patton, Millennium Racing League And thank you to our inner supporter, Geo, and our top three, BD for the win. We also have, oh, I guess, Geo as well, getting P3 and Maverick sandwich in between these two. But yes, we'll have to see how Homestead kind of turns on out here. Until then, signing out. Peace.